Hey everybody, so I went out on a limb and decided that the thing that I love the most about wigs is that I have zero commitment to any hairstyle, hair color, hair length, you name it, you can change it up, which I really love because I tend to get very bored with my hair and my bio hair couldn't do very much and it never looked good. So I figure I'm really gonna start embracing wigs and using this as kind of like an accessory on how I feel, what I'm wearing. That's the fun part about wigs. And I feel like when you allow yourself to kind of just embrace wigs, that's when you really start having fun with them. So I decided I wanted to see what I looked like as a redhead. So I ordered a few different red wigs and hands down, this is my favorite one that I've gotten. So this is Raquel Welch's Unfiltered. It's in the color Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice, and that color code is RL29 33SS. But how fun is this wig? It is such a cute, choppy, layered short wig. And I'll give you the lengths on it. So the front is 10 inches, the crown is 9 inches, the sides are 6 inches, so you have some shorter layers here. The back is 7.5 inches, and the nape is 3.5 inches. So I am loving having a wig that is off my shoulders, especially in these Alabama summers. It is sticky and humid and hot and disgusting. And so wearing wigs is not the most comfortable. So I have found in the humidity, synthetics have been my best friend. My human hair wigs tended to, they're all longer. So they always felt a lot more hot in the summer, but they're human hair. And so they're not immune to frizzing and doing all that fun stuff that human hair does. With synthetics, I don't have to worry about that. So that is what I love, but I do love having this off the shoulders. It is so cute and it's so comfortable. So I'll give you a 360. So here's the sides, the back, and then I'll show you the other side. But it is so cute and fun, a little edgy. And I have to say, although it's a red, and reds are obviously going to be a warmer color, it pulls a little neutral to me, which I really like. I gravitate towards neutral and cool tones. So I feel like if that is what you gravitate to, this is one of the easier reds to pull off, in my opinion, if you're not used to being a redhead. It has some really beautiful, just subtle blonde highlights. And this does have a root. So I have not, this is straight out of the box. I have not changed anything. So it's still, you can tell, has that zigzag part that all of your wigs come in. So if you get your wig and you know for sure that you want to keep it, get that part changed, because that is the biggest dead giveaway that it is a wig. So straighten out that part and get rid of that zigzag. But I just wanted to show you guys this wig right out of the box. So I will, I'll show you the inside of the cap and the construction. Don't mind the cute wig hair. Okay, so we have that temple to temple lace front, which gives that impeccable hairline. You could easily pull this into a style away from your face if you wanted to, which I always love. But Raquel Welch's hairlines are always so beautifully done. She does those lighter blondes highlights at around the face, which I feel like you don't see any knots or anything like that, which I really appreciate. It has the mono top. I always like a mono top. I feel like it's very realistic scalp and gives you that illusion of a scalp line. And then it has the velvet covered ear tabs right here, the velvet extended nape, which helps to keep that wig down here and in place. And it is heat friendly. So you could change up the style if you wanted, although I would not do anything to this wig because I feel like it is absolutely adorable as is. So that is the cap construction. I will say I have multiple wigs from Raquel Welch, and my head circumference is 21.75. And I have to say that in comparison to my other Raquel Welches, this fits just a smidge snugger on my head to me. So I will show you. And also it has the silicone lining inside as well. So if you don't have bio hair, that may be something that interests you. And it also has the open wefting, which this is probably a really silly thing, but when I first got into wigs, I went straight into human hair wigs because I felt like they looked the most realistic, and that's all I was worried about, is just not having to worry about feeling like I was wearing a wig and people were going to notice. So I dove straight into human hair wigs before I really knew anything about synthetics and how far they've come. But the one thing with my human hair wigs that I absolutely missed, and this sounds so stupid probably, but it was scratching my head. When I had to scratch my head, you can't actually like scratch your head. So the open wefting, I know this is probably silly, but when I first wore my synthetic pieces and it had that open wefting and I went to scratch my head, it was like the greatest feeling in the world. I was like, this is incredible. Like, I want open wefting in all of my wigs. So I know that's probably something that's so silly, but I have a feeling that a lot of other wig wearers can probably sympathize with something so simple. And then the open wefting, in my opinion too, is a lot more breathable and cooler in the summer, which, like I said, I live in Alabama, and so I need something that's cool in the summer. So this has been great. So I'll show you where this sits on my head. So I'll dive right back into it. But I really kind of have to work to get it to cover my hairline. It still fits me and it's still really comfortable. It's just maybe a smidge smaller fit on my head than my other Raquel Welches. So I have Simmer, I have On Point, I have Editor's Pick. So I definitely have a few of the Raquel Welches on hand. And like I said, this one just fits slightly more snug. I have to kind of like work to get it around to cover my hairline. But it seriously, as always, is so beautifully done at the hairline. I adore Raquel Welch. So that's it. I just wanted to give you all a look at this. I think it's so fun. The color is absolutely gorgeous. There's a gnat that just flew on my face, so excuse me. But the color is absolutely gorgeous and so much fun. So just wanted to give you guys a little peek at it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.